Hey guys, I'm here to do a review for, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name, but it's Damianzo Cristofaro, to his movie House of Flesh Mannequins, which stars Giovanni Lombardo Radice and Randall Malone. Before I get into the review, I just want to show you something. Johnny Walker sent me another DVD. He sent me a double feature of Deflowered and Sick Perverts. I already sort of reviewed. Can you see that? Yeah, there we go. I already sort of reviewed Deflowered, but I'm gonna review Sick Perverts very soon. I just want to get this out there, and I'm just shouting out your name. Check out Johnny's Facebook, not Facebook, his YouTube channel, The Fuck Your Face. I think yeah, that's it. The Fuck Your Face, and yeah, just check him out. He's doing some great videos, some of the greatest, I think. I'm not blowing smoke up your ass or anything right now. I'm just saying you do great videos. But on to the review. House of Flesh Mannequins is essentially a throwback to 70s exploitation films in a sense. It is about a aspiring filmmaker named Sebastian who works for this seedy child pornographer named Canuletti, and he's played by Randall Malone. Randall Malone's one of those actors that if you give him a small part and make him a scummy villain, then he's gonna do excellently. I think that some of the best. I mean, I like Randall Malone as an actor. Dahmer versus Gacy, awesome. Evil Ever After, you guys know I love that movie. He does a fantastic job in that, and he does a great job here. It's a little bit of a weird performance. It's like he's expressing his face a bit too much when he talks like that. But anyways, yeah, he works with this pornographer, and he basically like takes pictures and stuff of violent imagery and things, and he has home videos his father filmed of his childhood, of his mother being of having sex. All the sexual content in this film is real. When you see a man masturbating in this movie, and when you see a couple having sex, or a woman performing fellatio on a man in the movie, it is real. This is essentially pornography. It is pornography, but it's good pornography. It's pornography with a story. It's a it's also a horror movie. Um, yeah, so he meets up with his neighbor named Sarah Rogue, who takes care of her blind father, Mr. Rogue, who's played by the great Giovanni Lombardo Radice, who's in such classic movies as City of the Living Dead, um, City of the Living Dead, Cannibal Ferox. I know he doesn't like that. Sorry. Um, I'm just gonna look here. What else? He was in Cannibal Apocalypse. I need to see that. Yeah, he's a great actor. He's one of my favorites in the Euro horror. He's a fantastic actor, and he gives a great performance. This is a great role for him. He speaks with this weird electronic voice thingy. I guess it's because of years of smoking or something like that. And it's kind of hard to understand him at times, but to be honest, it's kind of works because it adds to that surreal quality of the movie. It really is a great movie. But onwards with the story. So he meets up with the his neighbor Sarah, and they develop a relationship. But she soon discovers his sick obsessions and his depraved, twisted, sleazy world he lives in, and he goes to this place called the House of Flesh Mannequins, which is kind of this weird sex show type thing where you can see like body mutilation and weird fetishists and other things. Well, the body mutilation in this movie is real as well, actually, because the director Damianzo Cristofaro he hired real body mutilation fetishists to mutilate themselves in front of the camera, and it looks really great. It looks cool. I know that's a horrible thing to say, but it looks good because it's real. It makes me cringe because it's real. Um, as for the but soon everything goes down. Nothing can end well, of course. Um, as you might imagine, like I said before, I love this movie. It's it's a porn. It is. It's an art house horror movie drama romance porno, but it's not the kind of porn that you would pleasure yourself to. It's the kind of porn that you feel filthy for looking at. The kind that's so dirty that not I can't see anyone pleasuring themselves with this movie. Well, I'm sure some people would. I know they're out there. But honestly, this is just not something I could see them doing so. For a porno, it's very unpleasant to watch. But as a horror movie, it's brilliant. It's a masterpiece. It's an art house film, and it's pretentious, yes. I tend to hate pretentious films, but it works because this is the kind of film that should be pretentious, that revels in its pretentiousness, and it works. It works very, very well for what it is. Everybody does a great job. The main guy, I can't think of his name right now, but he gives a fantastic performance as Sebastian, the filmmaker. Irina A. Hoffman, who plays Sarah, she does good. Uh, it's okay. Spoiler alert. It's a lot of weird stuff going on here because I don't know what happened, or maybe it was explained and I just missed it. But there's a part towards the end when her and Sebastian are having sex, and you can see like these big deformity or disfigurements on her back, and it's really creepy. And I don't know. I just really odd. Things I don't understand scare me. Um, but yeah, she does great. Giovanni Lombardo Radice does fantastic as Mr. Rogue. He's obsessed with film. He loves it, but he's blind, and he has this great scene where he wanders into Sebastian's house, and he walks up to the projector, and he has the light glaring into his eyes, and he's saying, "What am I looking at?" And it's just fantastic. I love that scene. Randall Malone does terrific. He's only in it for maybe 10 minutes of the movie. He has 3 scenes, uh, 2 rather long scenes and 1 tiny little scene towards the end. But he does really good. He's really sleazy, really scummy. You know, the way I like my bad guys, nice and scummy. And for a child pornographer, he just does fantastic. Um, direction is awesome. It's one of the best directed horror movies I've seen in a long time. It's actually one of the best horror movies I've seen in a long time. To my knowledge, it hasn't got an official DVD release yet, but it should. It really should. I want this movie on DVD. If I can find it, I don't care how much it is, I will buy it. I want this movie on my shelf right there, right next to City of the Living Dead. Well, no, you know, I can't put that because that's in the zombies, but I put in the serial killers right next to, or slashers right next to something like, I'll put it right next to Abnormal Beauty or something like that. Uh, and that's about it, really. Um, I haven't watched Abnormal Beauty, but I'm figuring it would fit in. So that's House of Flesh Mannequins. I give it a 9.5 out of 10. 9.5 out of 10. And I'm not just saying this because the director's been a nice guy or anything, or the actor, or Giovanni's been a nice guy. It's or Johnny. He likes to be called Johnny. You know, John Morgan. Um, it's just that it's a genuinely good movie, and I think that if you like this sort of art house exploitation sleaze genre, you will love this movie. And the ending is great too. Some people may not like it. Again, either you love this movie or you hate it. There's no real in between with it. Well, that's really all I can say about it. It's a 9.5 movie. It stars Giovanni Lombardo Radice and Randall Malone, directed by Damiano Cristofaro. It's called House of Flesh Mannequins. I say check it out if you're into that type of stuff. I'm signing off. I'll be doing a review for Sick Perverts eventually. I'm sorry these reviews are so far in between, but I'm going to be doing another video today. I can promise you that right after this probably. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.